October 9th, 8th. Friday, October 8th, 1909. Oh, how I wanted to stay snuggled in bed this morning, but I pulled on my clothes and followed Louisa down the dark, smelly stairway, barely opening my eyes. I trudged past a scrawny cat curled in a tight ball under a box. I felt so tired, I wanted to lay down beside him. Louisa was cross with me all the way to the shop. She's still mad yesterday because at lunch I stayed in a chair and chatted with Sarah and Clara instead of eating with Rosa and her. I guess because she's my older sister, she likes to be in charge of me. I told Louisa I was too tired to move and that talking to Sarah gives me a chance to practice my English. Clara still seemed a little pale, but she didn't complain about her energy. Instead, she wanted to work on her English, too. But of course, that's not the only reason I like talking to Sarah, and Louisa knows it. Sarah's like no one else I've ever met. She seems to burst with ideas and energy, the way Elizabeth Street bursts with people. Just yesterday, when Clara said she was having trouble learning to read English, Sarah told us how she learned to read novels in English. Once, soon after we came here, I bought a copy of a novel by a man named Charles Dickens from a pushcart vendor on Hester Street, Sarah said, her eyes glowing. It was called Great Expectations. My English was so poor then that I made myself finish the whole book. After each page, I wrote down every word I didn't know and looked them up in a dictionary. Then I read the pages again. And that's how I did it, page by page. I learned more from reading that book than from school. My favorite part is the beginning, when Pitt meets the convict on a dark, empty moor. Sarah laughed. That's just the way she is. She gets so excited about things. It makes you excited, too. And even though I don't think I'll ever be able to read a long book in English, listening to her makes me want to try. I'd have loved to talk to Sarah again today, but I don't want Louisa to get too angry with me. So I took my role and ate with Louisa and Rosa. Good thing Louisa can't read English or understand this diary. Then she would really be mad. Mama asked me to take some bread to Zikatina tonight. Rosa's mother was lying in the back bedroom with two neighbors beside her, mending and chatting. I stood in the doorway to give Mama's greetings. Then Alfeo and Petro, who are 7 and 9, begged me to stay and help them with their schoolwork. Like Louisa, Rosa hasn't been to school in America, so she seemed glad when I said yes. You are so smart, isn't she? Rosa beamed. I blushed. I like reading and numbers, and I help Teresa all the time. As we sat at their small kitchen table, we could hear Zikatina coughing through the thin walls. Alfeo flinched every time his mama coughed. Suddenly I had an idea. Rosa, maybe Petro and Alfeo can come down to our flat in the evenings. Then I can help all the children together. Rosa's eyes strayed to the bedroom. Grazie, Angela, she said softly.